Okay, so what do you got? Molar?
Yes, I have the distal prepared with pro taper next, and I'm working on the mesial. I feel like there's an M3 in the middle
Oh, mid-mesial?
or something, but there's like a little ledge there. I just didn't know how. I feel like I've gone down a long way with the diamond and the ultrasonics, and I'm just wondering,
Oh, okay.
do I keep going? Or...
So first let me just see what you're seeing. Get kind of familiar with your tooth. So you have a...
And maybe I don't. Maybe it's just a root there.
thin roots, not too curved. No. Nice. You got hands. This is the best access that's come up here today.
Thank you.
I mean, I'm going to brag about what is good because sometimes as a teacher we always talk about what is missing, but what is been accomplished is your walls are like glass and your outline pattern is beautiful. And when I look down in here, I can see everything. I don't have to go, oh yeah, there's the MB. Oh yeah, there's the ML. I mean, I can just look right in here. I could probably pull a wax pattern out of here and, you know, it might not completely draw, but you get the point.
Right.
And then if you look really deep down in here, you can kind of see like there's a groove. Or was that just tissue? Yeah, okay, that's just debris.
Yeah.
And it's hard when we don't have vacuum and you're working without an assistant and all that stuff. Okay, so now bring me back to reality. I was just wanting to check. So you've been in your distal, and is that going good?
And I think I'm done preparing that with the pro taper next.
Oh, look at this. You might have some interesting anatomy, I don't know. I thought I saw a portal of exit in there.
There. I was trying to do something. That's got quite a curve on it, doesn't it?
Yeah, more than you would think.
Yeah.
She's done a beautiful job. I mean, if you looked at it radiographically, you're thinking, here's your buckle. You'd say, okay, yeah, it's pretty straight. You look at your handle, the file, and you imagine it here. But if you flip it this way, it's curving off towards the lingual. Okay, so that's great. But that wasn't, you didn't have any questions in the distal, right?
No.
Was this your pro taper next one?
Yes.
How was your experience?
It's good. I liked it.
What are you using at home?
Well, we bought Wave 1, but I haven't used it on a patient or anything because I used it on extracted teeth and broke files. So
You told me that.
yeah.
And so,
But I didn't know a lot about the glide path or anything like that. But I mean,
so we don't want to be too quick to
I know
banish
it's
it.
pecking, right.
Okay. And then so I'm going to come back to that because this might be a great experience to use Wave 1. And
Well, that's what I'm doing on
Okay.
the Mid-Mesial is Wave 1.
so far, see, Phyllis, this is the best access of the day.
Very nice.
It's just clean. It looks like an endodontist did this. And this makes me very happy because she is kind of out where, if I recall, she's kind of it. She doesn't really have like a...
Specialist around.
So can you get to length, or you can? Okay, so there it is. I just kind of pushed it in. Now this isn't a blown open apex. It's just a younger patient, but it's not real small, is it?
Right.
Okay, good. So everything's fine there. And then were you thinking about this one too? What are we doing there? Okay, so they seem to go to the same portal of exit.
Yeah.
So now come back and ask me the question.
It just looks like there's a ledge between the two
Oh, you mean like...
in there, and it looks like there could be something.
Okay,
right?
so you could have something in the mid-mesial.
And I'm just wondering how far do you clean that out? I can't tell if there's something really there, if it's just a groove or something.
Here's what I do clinically. These are here in the literature about 2% of the time.
Okay.
So they don't happen every week or every month in a
Right.
practice. And that's if you find them and are looking for them. So they're not so frequent. When they are there, it is quite common, so go like this. Here's an MB, here's an L. It's quite common for them to merge
Okay.
or merge and exit as one. Well, in this case, it'd probably be 3 coming together as one. So what I'd like you to do is if you open up your MB, if you open up your ML, you're going to be able to see down in the canal. Well, what if you look down in the canal and I'm working that mid-mesial and you can see your instrument pop out and now it's over into one of your shaped canals. Then you know you can pretty much shut down because it's communicating.
Okay.
And by packing these two, you're going to drive sealer back up into that, or initially when you start, you're down packing. So searing the cone off right here, you might sear it off a little bit higher, sear this one off a little bit higher, then you can fold those warm cones over and push, and then that'll drive sealer. Or you could even take a silly cone, like a really, just butter it and stick it in, and it might only go in part way because you didn't shape it, but it's just going to be hydraulically driving sealer.
So I'm ready to just prepare with wave 1 on both of those canals then.
I think you are. I think you are. Let me just check you out again. Seems like you have a beautiful glide
I haven't
path.
done the glide path and everything, but I just wanted to make sure we had located everything.
I don't know. You're really nice. I mean, let's see, 18, 19, what is it, about 20? I can see that little black band.
Yeah.
So, I mean, to that part of the tooth, I just say it's about 20. And that's about, well, cusp is higher over here, so it's longer. There it is. There it is. So it's right where your stop is. It's just, it's like back a little, like right there.
Okay.
So, yeah, I would,
Is that a C file? Look at the top of it.
oh, it is, yeah.
Interesting.
It's a C file.
Was that in the kit?
Mm-hmm.
We just asked for regular 10.
They're just making it too complicated shit. All we need is more instruments. Well, wait a minute. Is this your... Did you have... Do they get regular ISO O2 tapered files? Because these are stiffer for a reason. They have double taper. So that doesn't help my students. Well, you wouldn't know. Purple for me is purple as
That's
Ken,
what I
right?
was saying.
I'm not thinking
That's
C
what I
file. I
did,
don't
yeah.
use them. I don't teach them. I know a lot of people like
I don't
them.
know what a C file is. So.
Oh, they're made to get through calcified canals, and the thing is, that's not how you get through calcified canals. But the company made them, and endodontists like to buy them. And they go, oh yeah, it's really stiff. When I pick, it doesn't roll over on me. But then it also makes ledges and stuff.
Yeah.
So I think you're ready to start going. Now you've done it. You got your 10. Will a path file go down in there a little bit?
I'm gonna try that.
Maybe enlarge it just a little bit, so you'll just have a little more.
I'm not ready to wave 1 right
Okay.
now because it's too tight. for me.
Yeah, I think you'd not have the experience that we're looking for. I'm not trying to convince you either way, but I want you to give each one a fair glimpse.
Yeah.
And so if you expand your glide path, you're going to have a very fair comparison.
Okay.
Very nice access. It's awesome. You know, I'd let her do a root canal on me, I think.